Hey little leaders, it's me, Mr. Mershad, and I am here to teach your class today, okay? So we have a lot of fun in store. Some of you who've been doing the classes for a while, you're kind of used to some of these moves, but I'm here to introduce you to the new moves that we're gonna be working on over the next 10 weeks, okay? So we just started a brand new cycle, and we're talking about the word commitment. Can you guys say commitment? We talk about it a little bit in class. So the word commitment means to not give up and do your best and finish your mission, okay? So if mom, dad tells you to clean your room and you go look at your room and it's kind of a mess and you start putting things away, then you give up, is that showing commitment? No, it is not showing commitment. It shows giving up and quitting. So if mom or dad tells you to do a job and you do it and you finish it and you finish strong, you showed commitment. So that's what we're going to be talking about over the next 10 weeks, and we're going to learn more about that word commitment. Okay, say it one more time, commitment. All right, very good, little leaders. So we're going to bow in. So remember, right now, you're going to pretend that the room you're in, I don't know if it's your kitchen, your bedroom, or your TV room, but we're going to pretend that it is now your martial arts school, okay? So we're going to face Mr. Mershad, strong bow. All right, point to your ear, say, I'm a good listener. Then make a muscle, say, I'm a hard worker. Then stand attention and say, I'm a leader, sir. All right, that's our leader pledge. So we're saying, I'm going to listen, I'm going to focus, I'm going to follow along. Some kids don't even finish their class when they started, but you guys are going to be rock stars. I have our jump, duck, avoid challenge, a video challenge at the end of this class, so don't quit, okay? Stick with me all the way through the class. It's only 20 minutes. You can do that, okay? All right, so now we're going to work on our favorite move, one that's really easy for some of us, but kind of hard for others, the jumping jack, okay? So first, what we're gonna do is put our hands up. This is called guard, okay? Like these are my guards. And when I do this move, I start with my feet together, then I hop up and I put my feet out. Then I hop and put them together. So they're called out and backs, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do these out and backs for 10 seconds. Are you ready? Set and go. Out, back, out, back, out, back. Good, you're doing good. You don't have to go fast. Just try not to go too slow. If you go too slow, it's not fun. Good, back and forth, out and back, out and back, out and back, out and back. Good, and stop. Now, that movement is hopping out, hopping back. 2 movements. Well, now with our arms, we're gonna put them down when our feet are together. We're gonna bring them in the air when our feet are out, okay? So we go from looking like the letter I to looking like the letter X, okay? So we hop out and back just like that. So we're gonna try this for 10 seconds. Ready? And go. Out, back. Good. Again, you don't have to go fast. Some of you are already really good at this, okay? And that's awesome. Some of you, this may be kind of hard, so slow it down. Make an X, make an I. Make an X, make an I. And stop. Very good. All right, so we're going to introduce one of our moves today that we're going to work on, okay? And that we're going to learn and get a stripe for over the next 10 weeks, okay? And so the move that we're going to work on is called elbow strike, okay? Sometimes, what do we call this move? Because it looks like a chicken wing. We call it chicken wing. So when I do my elbow strike, we're going to swing it just like our arm is a baseball bat, and the baseball is right here. I'm going to hit it, okay? Now, that's easy for you guys. So watch what we're going to do. We're going to step out, elbow strike, step back. So we're going to start by just having our feet together facing this way. And then I step out, elbow, step back. I know this is kind of hard. Do your best. Step out, step back. Good, that's it. Step out, step back, step out, step back. Now we're going to try the other side. Face that way. All right, here we go. So I'm facing this way. I'm going to step out with the other foot, elbow, and back. If this is hard, just do your best. All right, again, we're just swinging the arm like it's a bat, trying to hit a home run. Out and back. 2 more. Good, that's it. 1 more. And time. See, that was easy. You got it. All right, now we're going to stretch our legs out. So stretches is one of the most important things that I can do to make my body really strong, okay? So we're going to transition down to the floor to do our stretches, okay? All right, little leaders, I want you to sit down just like Mr. Mershad. Legs are straight like this, back is up really tall like this, and we're gonna reach our hands forward like this, and slowly lean forward as far as you can. If you can grab onto your feet, put your head down. We're gonna do the stretch for 10 seconds. Now, don't cheat by having your knees up. We don't wanna do that. We wanna have really good black belt stretches. So knees down. I know it hurts a little bit, but if it hurts a little bit, that means you're stretching, okay? So here we go, reach down, hold those toes, ready, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, a little bit lower, head down, don't look at the screen, look down at your legs, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Now, we're going to keep one leg in front of us. The other one, look, I'm going to swing it to the side and hide it behind my back. And also notice, look how far away my knees are. My knees are not close to each other. They're pretty far away, like they're mad at each other, okay? So ready? We're going to now do the same thing, just one leg. So we're going to lean, reach, head down for 10, ready, 10, 9, 8, look down a little bit lower, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Other side, you guys are doing so good. Here we go, other side. We're gonna reach down, grab that foot, ready, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, legs out into a big V, okay? So our legs are very far away from each other now. So again, look how my toes are up, okay? I don't want to point my toes this way. And look how my knees are down. I don't want them up like this. So legs out like Mr. Mershad. Now, take your thumbs and hook them together, but you got one hand with 8 fingers. I'm gonna lean, I'm gonna go side to side. Touch one foot, touch the other foot. Touch one foot, touch the other foot. Back and forth, over and over, side to side. You guys are doing so good. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Now we're gonna put our legs a little bit wider. We're gonna bring our fingers down to the floor like little spiders, and they're gonna walk, 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 walk as far as they can. Then head down, hold it. 5 seconds. 4, 3, tiny bit lower. 2, 1. Last stretch is our butterfly. Butterfly stretch. Bottoms of our feet together. We're gonna move our knees up and down like butterfly wings. All right, what color is your butterfly today? I'm all dressed in black, so I guess I've got a black butterfly. All right, how many of you guys are red butterflies? All right, who's a blue butterfly? Who's a pink butterfly? All right, very good. Keep flapping those wings. Very good. All right, while I adjust the camera, I want you guys to take a minute to catch your breath, but I want you to first get 5 jumping jacks all by yourself. All right, little leaders, now we're gonna practice. I'm gonna show you, the word introduce means to show. I'm gonna introduce you to some new moves, some new ways to get stripes. So, again, it's the commitment cycle. So we're gonna work on 2 moves from the commitment form, all right? And some of you who've been doing this for a while, you know these moves, but I'm gonna show them to you in a little bit different way, okay? So I'm gonna take my arm, and I'm gonna do a high block, and then I'm going to do a low block, all right? So high block and then a low block. I had to look at my notes to make sure that's what we were doing, okay? So we're gonna do high block and low block. So high block is kind of like a roof over our head, okay? Your roof at home is probably not flat, it's probably slanted a little bit, but it's always over your head, not like this, okay? So that's a high block. My low block comes from my opposite shoulder. What does opposite mean? So this is my right hand, okay? So what's opposite of right? Opposite means the exact different, okay? So my left, so if I take this hand and I put it on this shoulder and low block, that's where a low block comes from, okay? Like I'm pointing down at the ground. So we're gonna do high block, hug, low block, and that's the easy part, okay? We're gonna do the hard part here in a minute, okay? So let's just use this hand. So take this hand, whatever this is for you, it might be your left hand, that's okay. We're gonna bring it up, high block, touch your shoulder, low block. High block, touch your shoulder, low block. Yeah, it's hard to touch my same shoulder. It's easier to touch my opposite shoulder. So ready? High block, touch, low block. High block, touch, low block. One more time. High block, touch, low block. Again, this is one of our stripes, so you guys are already getting close, okay? So now, we're gonna take the other hand, okay? So we're gonna high block, touch your opposite shoulder, low block. High block, touch your opposite shoulder, low block. You're doing good. Keep it up. High block, touch, low block. High block, touch, low block. Good, same arm. High block, touch, low block. One more time. High block, touch, low block. You guys crushed it. Now, here's the hard part. We're not gonna do this now, because again, today I'm just introducing you. I'm just showing them to you. We're not gonna get to practice this part yet, okay? Unless you copy me, and I can't really stop you because I'm here and you're there. So, high block, low block, what we're gonna do is, we're gonna step backwards, away from the screen, high block, touch the opposite shoulder, low block. And we're gonna be able to walk backwards 4 times, and then come back up, and then do it again. High block, low block, step back. High block, low block, and look every time I'm touching my opposite shoulder. So that was just introducing you so we don't have to practice that, okay? I don't want you to cheat and get ahead. That stripe's still locked. You can get it in a couple of weeks though, okay? Keep practicing high block, touch, low block, okay? Very good. Now we're gonna introduce you to the next move, okay? And then we're gonna play a little game. And again, later we're gonna do our video challenge for today. That's gonna be kind of hard. It's gonna be fun though. So the next move that you're working on is low block, double round kick, back fist. That's a whole lot. So again, we're just introducing you. So I'm only gonna go over a couple of the moves. We already talked about low block, so that's not the move we're gonna work on. We're gonna work on what's called a round kick, okay? And a round kick is not a circular kick. You think round and you think a circle, right? Well, this round kick is not circular, okay? So what I want you to do is stand facing that direction, tap your front leg and say, hello, front leg. Did you say hi? I hope it didn't say hi back. If it said hi back, you need to wash your shoes, wash your feet, okay? So, hello, front leg. So this leg right here, I'm gonna do two things with it. And if you want, by the way, you can hold on to a couch or a table or hold on to something for balance. That's okay with Mr. Mershad. All right, but whoa, can't talk. What I want you to get is this movement. So watch, I hide my foot behind my back and I point my knee up. That's hard. So I point my knee up towards you and I put my foot behind my back. So I can't really see my foot, okay? And my foot is here, my knee is here. So we're gonna bring it up. Now once I get it there, then I straighten it and pull back. That's a round kick, okay? Well, we're gonna work on, I'm gonna teach you how to do a double round kick, okay? And this is our second strike that you're gonna earn this cycle. So my hands are here, I lift my knee, kick out and back, set down. I'm gonna go slow, ready? Lift your knee, hide your foot behind your back, straighten your leg, bend your leg. That's a round kick. Good, lift, straighten it, and back. Notice, it's kind of cool, it's like a whip. It goes forward. It doesn't just kick and then fall. That's what it sounds like when you do that, okay? So I lift my knee, I straighten it, but I bend it again. That bend is really important to earn your strike because that's how you do a double round kick, okay? Who knows what double means? Double means two, very good. So now we're gonna practice two. So here's the trick. My knee has to stay up. My foot hides behind my back. Then I kick, I bring my foot back behind my back, I kick again, bring it back and set it down. Some of you might be able to do three, but right now we're just doing two, okay? Don't try three. So ready, I lift my knee, hide my foot, I go 1, 2. That's kind of tough. Let's do it two more times, and then we're gonna try the other leg, ready? So lift, straighten it, bend it, straighten it, bend it. That's a double round kick. That's the hardest move that we're gonna work on in the next 10 weeks, okay? So ready, lift your knee, hide your foot. 1, bring back 2. Let's try the other side. Starting with a single, okay, because we haven't done this side yet. Point my knee and hide my what behind my back? Hide my hands behind my back? No, hide my foot behind my back. So I point my knee at you, I put my foot behind my back. Good, go ahead, set it down. Let's try it again. Put it up and down. Now we're gonna try to straighten it, okay? So remember, I'm gonna bring it up, straighten it, bend it, put it down. You don't have to leave it up long. If you're holding on to something, you probably hold it for longer, but I lift my knee, hide my foot, 1, set down. Some of you just did 2. Don't do 2 yet. That's too hard. We're just doing 1 for now. So ready? Lift, straighten it, bend it, and put it down. One more time. Lift your knee, hide your foot, straighten it, bend it, put it down. Now we're going to go for 2 of these. Now what do I have to do? 2 things I have to do. Keep my balance. Yes, that's 1. But I have to keep my knee up. If I keep my knee up, that's how I do my 2, okay? And keep your balance. Yes, you're right. So right, hands up. Point your knee. 1, 2. That's hard, but again, my knee stays up. It's easier, okay? So ready? Lift your knee up. Keep it there. 1, pull back 2. So my foot goes back and forth 2 times. Ready? 1 more, or 2 more times. So let's do 2 more. Ready? Lift. 1, 2. 1 more time. But this time I want you to try to do fast. Ready? Lift and 1, 2. Kind of hard, okay? But that's okay. It's hard. It's okay for it to be a challenge. Remember, if it was easy, it wouldn't be worth it, okay? When we do something challenging, that makes it worth it, okay? You guys are doing so good. Now, from here, we're gonna go through, I already kind of showed you this. I kind of snuck it in earlier, but our third strike is doing the step elbow strike, okay? Step elbow strike. In fact, some of you will be able to break a board with this one day, okay? Maybe really soon, because this is one of my favorite board breaking techniques because it's so strong. Because watch, I bring my arm back, I step, and I swing really hard like that, okay? So in baseball, one of the hardest positions to play in baseball is the pitcher. What the pitcher does with the baseball is he lifts his leg, he steps out, and he throws the ball. And the reason he's so powerful is that big step. That step gives him all the power to throw that ball really fast, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna step out, swing the elbow just like that. But again, we're not gonna practice it because we already did. You're just getting a sneak peek today, okay? Now, we are gonna practice this next one though because it is really important. We know you've probably heard the word stranger, okay? And right now, we're not supposed to be super close to each other, but a stranger isn't a bad guy necessarily, okay? So maybe it is, but a stranger is anybody who your mom and dad haven't told you that you're allowed to go somewhere with. Okay, so stranger means that you just don't know them. Okay, you don't know them well enough to go with somebody. All right, so if you're wondering who you're allowed to go with, ask mom and dad. Who's allowed to take me on a car ride or whatever? Take me to get ice cream because that's important. So a stranger is somebody I don't know or that I don't have mom and dad's permission to go with. Okay, permission says they let me. Okay, they let me go with them. So let's pretend I don't know this guy and I'm playing in my front yard. And this guy walks up to me, okay? So the first thing I want to do is pay what? What do you want to pay when you're outside by yourself? Pay attention. Very good. You want to pay attention. Because if I see somebody coming that I don't know, you should move closer to your front door, right? You're closer to your house so that you can be safe, just in case. Again, not everybody's a bad guy for sure, but if someone's walking up to you and they're looking at you and they're walking like this, we should probably look out. So as we go do this, I just want to pretend that maybe you weren't paying attention. Maybe you're playing in your yard, you turn around and there's somebody right there, okay? Maybe they even reach out, they're going to grab you or something, or they look like they're being mean. As you step back, put your hands up and say, you're not my mom, you're not my dad, get away from me. And if you say that really loud, that's how you're going to get mom and dad's attention or somebody else's attention. Like if you're at the supermarket and at a grocery store, and somebody comes up to you and they maybe grab onto you, all right, and you don't know them. You put your hands up and say, you're not my mom, you're not my dad, let me go. So I don't want you to scare anybody in your house right now, especially if mom's not in the room. That might terrify her, okay? But let's practice just saying it. Say, you're not my mom, you're not my dad, get away from me. All right, again, don't scream it. You'll terrify your parents, okay? But let's just say it again, and then we'll have to tell parents if they're not listening right now that we will be practicing this louder as we go through these 10 weeks, okay? So ready, hands up like this and say, you're not my mom, you're not my dad, get away from me. And the other one was if they touch you and grab on you, don't touch me, right? All right, so those are the words we're going to work on, having your hands up and paying attention. That's strike number 4. Strike number 5 is an activity page that we emailed it to mom and dad. So they already have the activity page emailed to them. They can print it up and you can do that. Okay, it's a word search, which is kind of hard. Mom and dad can help you, but it's fun trying to find different letters in order. And so you guys will be able to do that as a challenge, okay? Now, let's get to our final game. So we have our Jump, Duck, Avoid video challenge. So let's make sure you're prepared for your Jump, Duck, Avoid video challenge. There's 5 things you have to know. And I know if you've been doing any classes, you know this first couple, okay? So when I duck, I bend my knees, but keep your eyes on your screen. I never want to bend down like this, okay? So if I swing like this, you're going to duck and come back up. Try it. Don't let me hit you. Ready? Duck. Good. Again, bend your knees, hands up like this. Good. Ready? Duck. All right, the other one is jump. So that's kind of obvious, jump. So when it comes down, you're gonna jump off the floor. Good, don't let me get your toes. Ready? Jump off the floor. One more time, jump. Awesome job. Now, the third one is avoid. Avoid is a fancy way of saying get out of the way. So you don't want to go forwards, backwards, up, or down. You want to go sideways. So imagine a bicycle is out of control. It's headed straight towards you and it's out of control. If you go backwards, forwards, up, or down, you're going to get hit. So I want to jump to the side and jump back. All right, so ready? Avoid. Jump to the side, jump back. Again, avoid. To the side, jump back and avoid. Jump to the side and jump back. Awesome. So you have 2 more moves. Let's say there was 5. All right. The next one is elbow strike. So elbow strike is I believe when red pops up on the screen, I believe it says elbow strike. So elbow starts with what letter? It starts with an E. So when the E elbow pops up on the screen, I think it's in level 4, then you elbow strike, okay? And then knee strike, I believe, is the yellow one that pops up on the screen. It says, bright yellow says knee strike. And it starts with the letter K, even though knee sounds like it starts with N, but it actually starts with the letter K. So knee strike, you're gonna lift your knee up like this. So knee strike, elbow strike. The only other thing you have to know is how to run in place. There's 3 video challenges where in the middle, at different levels, where you have to run in place, okay? So you have to run, and the timer will count down for 10 seconds. So I'm gonna hand it over to the challenge, and when I get back, I wanna see how well you did getting through this video challenge. make it through the challenge? That was pretty challenging, wasn't it? If you were able to keep up with that last level, whew, I am sweating like crazy about that last level. It is crazy. It goes from elbow strike, knee strike, jump, avoid. It was crazy. So I hope you guys were able to conquer it, okay? So again, all those stripes are opening up very soon. So I'll see you next week as we work on the next class, I guess, and maybe next week, maybe tomorrow. All right, but as we work on more of these challenges. You guys are killing it. Keep going, little leaders. You rock.